Hey Chess Chumps, this is the Patzer with the Chess.com puzzle for December 17th, 2020. Let's take a look. This is one of those patzer-level puzzles, by which I mean even if you're a patzer like me, you can probably solve it. And if you've done enough Chess.com puzzles, you know that there are things that you should be leery of. And here, of course, with white to go first, you think, well, geez, white's got to take that queen right away. And of course, that's a red herring because if white does that, the king has got nowhere to go, the pawn can't move, and it's a stalemate. So not the way to open. The other possibilities that you can see right away are a couple of ways of checking the black king, and this is the one that works. The king then moves down here. And next, of course, is this one, because, of course, if you're white, you've got to make sure that the black queen can't take the rook. And so the only way to do that is to keep up the pressure. And from here, of course, black has got to, the queen has got to take that pawn, because if the king took the pawn, well, that would take care of the black queen, and it's no longer a stalemate situation. So that's not so good. So the queen takes the pawn, and from here you can sort of see what to do, right? The rook puts the king into check. And of course, the beauty of this position is that the king is now going to have to pass in front of the queen, and that means, of course, that the rook just has to move over, check again, and king gets out of the way. Rook takes the queen, king takes the rook, and now it's off to the races for a pawn promotion, and it goes like this. And here you can see that even if you're a patzer, you can probably get that pawn promoted and win easily against that lone black king. So that's the puzzle. It's not really worth having the Stockfish engine solve it because the solution is going to be largely the same. And that's kind of the whole story in a nutshell. So once again, this is the Patzer. This was the Chess.com puzzle for December 17th, 2020. Get out from behind the 8 ball, and I will speak to